Soda wa masawara la bakoro.
Isaac tinka fe mana.
Soda wa masawara la bakoro.
Okitaka fe mana.
Soda wa masawara la bakoro.
Bini peraka fe mini.
Yele kwa we masawara la bakoro.
I am Chief Remember P.N Ogbe, Executive Chairman, Southern Niger Local Government Area, Bayelsa State. When I came into office as a chairman, I look at the problem facing or the problem encountering in the local government area by the people of the local government area. I come to see that the air is polluted, the river is spoiled, the land, crops cannot grow very well again because of these oil theft activities in the local government area. And on that base, I have to call all the communities in the local government area. You know, Bayelsa State, our terrain is riverine, and my local government area, the communities in the riverine we are about 111 communities in the Southern Niger local government area. Without prejudice, I think of whatever expenses I'm going to do, let me tackle this problem. I call the communities leaders, the CDC chairman, the youth presidents in every community in the local government area. On the 14th of August 2013, we gathered at Oporoma and discussed this issue. We agreed there that oil theft is actually a problem in the local government area, causing a lot of our people to die. Some are sick, and unexpected death always arise because of these fire incidents. And on that base, we try to tackle these issues. But coming to a particular time, I have to send in the executive bill to the legislative arm. The councillors actually go through and pass a bill, that is bylaw. On the 8th of January, I informed my governor concerning this oil theft in my local government area. The fund to carry on this project is enormous. It is difficult to have a fund to tackle this issue. But my people in the local government area are requesting of pipe-borne water or maybe boreholes to be sink in their communities. Because the water is spoiled, they cannot use the water for cooking, they cannot use the water for bathing, and all this is giving problem to the council. So I, as the chairman of the local government area, the fund there is limited. I cannot afford the demands of the communities to give them boreholes in all the communities. There we decided that we should stop these illegal refineries and this oil theft in the area. We should stop it, believing that when we stop it, the water which is given to us by the God Almighty who created this water for us to enjoy, we can still enjoy it. We also grow with that, using that water. So, by the grace of God, we swing into action. We swing into action by meeting some personalities. Those who thought they were doing or maybe having a business, and the business is a good business to them. Ignorantly, they never know that that business is not a a means to have a good earning. But by the grace of God, some of them who were ignorantly using the oil theft as a business agree with me, see with me, God touches them. And I use them, some of them, as part of the task force. And by the grace of God, when God touches somebody, that what you are doing is bad, and when you talk to them, they listen to you, it is God that is doing that, not myself. God touched the hearts of young men who never knew that the business they were doing is a bad business. While you are enjoying money, others are dying for that cause. It is a bad thing. So they see with me very well. I know it's God that touches them. If it is by money, to call them out, to leave that business, they cannot come. Because they have money. They see millions. They see millions today, tomorrow they finish it, the next day they get it. So why will they leave it? But God touches them and they now leave this business they were doing and join us to form this task force. So what we do after inaugurating the task force on the 7th day of May 2014, with the help of the civil defense and the JTF that's supporting the task force that is inaugurated in the local government area, we swing into action. Move to the communities by sensitization, telling the people that what we are doing is bad, and a lot hearken to the plea the local government is doing to them, and accepted it and started to confess the point that they were extracting this oil, crude oil, and using it as they like. I think it's God that have done all those things. They went to the point, you cannot detect it. Whoever that goes to that place, you can't detect it because the line is going and they are using it 500 meters away from the line. So we detect all those things and started to tell them that those things are bad. But by the grace of God, the oil contractors, contracting companies of the oil companies, they were all there. So they now follow this task force and go along the pipeline and clamp it. They have clamped a lot, more than 100 points in the local government area. Now the exercise is going. We have clamped more than 100 points in the coastal area. And by the grace of God, the oil companies that are in the local government area, Tibidaba Flow Station, they confirm to us that what they are receiving, the production now, is more than what they have ever seen. For about 6 years ago, they have not seen a production like this. So I believe that our actions, what we are doing, is not out of point. I want to thank the task force that are working seriously to see that this oil theft stops. I want to thank you because you are doing a good work. I want to thank my governor, His Excellency Hon Seriake Dickson, who is giving me the courage to do all these things to make sure oil theft stops in the local government and in the coastal region in Niger Delta area. My governor, Hon Seriake Dickson, who is always giving me the strength to do what is good to the people of Bayelsa. He is always supporting and encouraging my activities in all times. I want to say thank you for your courage you have given to me. At the same time, I want to talk to the stakeholders of the oil and gas, because sustainability of this task force is paramount. Is paramount. If Nigeria wants the oil theft to go zero level, it is good that all stakeholders in oil and gas should do something to support the task force. The JTF is supporting, the police are supporting, the civil defense are also supporting, but the cost is tedious. I would like all stakeholders who are connected to this oil business to come in and support the local government, because we are using taxpayers' money to maintain the task force, and where sustainability is no more there, the result will not be too okay. I want to thank the task force for coming out boldly to work, because our local government must return back to its normal position. People have started using the water which was not used anymore. People will buy pure water before we use for bathing. We use pure water for cooking. We use pure water for anything we do, and it becomes so cost. Pure water costs 40 naira in some parts of the local government area. There are a lot of tax camps in the coastal region, that illegal refineries, the task force, in conjunction with the JTF and civil defense, they have already destroyed them to no existence. They put fire on them in order to stop the refinery, the illegal refineries that were taking place. So, if you can look at the clips, you can see it. That is history now. It's history. It's history. Everybody have surrendered. And we want, it's because of the illegal vessels that were coming in to purchase this crude oil from the illegal refiners that was causing all these atrocities. And by the grace of God, we have repositioned the houseboats, or position the task force in places that is the entrance of the vessels into the territory. And anytime any vessels comes in, the task force, they are there to barricade them, not to enter. Where buyers are not coming again, I think the oil theft finally stops. So it is good that the government should support and direct even the oil companies, whoever who is in charge of these operations, to stop the entrance of the vessels. And by the grace of God, is going to be a total zero tolerance of oil theft in the local government area. The Igbomotobe areas, the Kenyambri areas, the Tebitaba areas, all the polluting areas before, they are now using the river water. That is an achievement of the task force. I would like to say tomorrow, let it be a better situation. As we are seeing that there is a progress and total stopping of crude oil theft, I want to advise that everybody who were using this as a means of survival, so back out and now think of another alternative measure to live. By the grace of God, the government is looking for means and other means to see that people are empowered, so that we in the local government area will have a better means of living. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Apparatus fie menana o.
Sonso da wa masawara la bakoro.
Isaac tinka fie menana o.
Sonso da wa masawara la bakoro.
Okitaka fie menana.
Sonso da wa masawara la bakoro.
Bini peraka fie meni e.
Yere kwa we pasawara la bakoro.
Sansoda
wa masawara la bakoro.
Lion balogo fie meni e.
Sansoda wa masawara la bakoro.
Wall figa ka fie menana.
Sansoda wa masawara la bakoro.
La ye makruma ka fie menana o.
Yere kwa we pasawara la bakoro.
Apparatus fie menana o.
Sansoda wa masawara la bakoro.
Isaac tinka fie menana o.
Sansoda wa masawara la bakoro.
Okitaka fie menana.
Sansoda wa masawara la bakoro.
Bini peraka fie meni e.
Yere kwa we pasawara la bakoro.